It's a sad day in the BDGE world. There's a big company in the sports media space, just in the sports space in general, that took something away from me, something I cherish very highly, very deeply, and it was snatched from underneath my wings. That company goes by the name of Fanatics because I paid them $140 fucking for this Toys R Us KB Toys ass Walmart jersey. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the way Robinstein is on the jersey. $140. You can't even throw some stitching in here. This shit looked like it was hot pressed onto the damn jersey. I'm out here trying to support both Bijan Robinstein and Michael Vick at the same damn time. What is this? Goddamn tragic.
All right, so in the last vlog, I mentioned that we were putting together goodie bags for the participants of the draft weekend, and this is what we got for everybody involved. We'll start off with the basics. BDGE shirt. We got the purples in medium. For the larges, we got blue and whites. Very sexy, the MTV logo. You know it's fresh, you know it's clean. And then, for everybody, we got pennies, throwbacks. This is that 2006 Summer Jam swag, you know what I mean? We got BDGE. What number is this?
I don't know. This
is four. This is four. This is our fourth time doing it. You know, I'm not great with Roman numerals, but this is number 4. This was designed by Kelly Ercolano. Everybody's gonna get these. We're gonna play a little b-ball in them later in the week. And then the Piece de Resistance. I don't know if I said that right. My French has not been good lately, but we have NFL jerseys for all the favorite teams of the participants. So they filled out a survey, what snacks do you like, what shirt size are you, and then we snuck in a little, what's your favorite team? They don't even know this is gonna come, but this is happening, all right? So I wanna run through the lineup for you a little bit. We got a Packers fan getting an Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, one of the best running backs that they've had in a minute. Baltimore Ravens, Mark Andrews. Do you think I should unwrap these and like show the full thing?
For the video?
Yeah, I kind of don't want to.
Not needed. The name alone will carry.
We got a Ramondre Stevenson. How you doing?
Should have been Zeke.
Should have been Zeke. Yeah, that would have been kind of funny if we hit him with the Zeke one. Didn't want to go Mac Jones because it feels like Mac Jones is kind of in flux as his position. He could get replaced kind of soon. So went safe. Stevenson should be a Patriot for a minute. He's a baller. TJ Watt, future Hall of Famer. You already know. This is what I'm most ready for. You know, for my 2 49er fans who were showing up for this draft weekend, I had to go with the fresh throwbacks. I'm not even sure how you classify these. These are like modern throwbacks. I think the 49ers are the only team that does it in the NFL, which makes us elite. But we got a Kittle and we got a McCaffrey. Those guys are gonna be balling. They're gonna have to fight over for who gets who. Anna, she's done some graphics for us. She's gonna be in the draft weekend. She didn't have a favorite team. And I was like, you have to pick a favorite team. She's like, I don't want to. I was like, no, you don't understand. You have to pick a favorite team. She was like, fuck it, Chargers. That's good. That's a good choice. So we got her, a Herbert.
Jay Herbo.
Yep, she's gonna be a Charger fan for a long time now, for eternity. A Rich, new future, franchise guy. For the Jets, we got Sauce Gardner, another defensive player. Added some sauce to the swag cabinet. And then last but not least, for the Bears fan, we got Justin Fields. So that is our lineup of 10. Those are the jerseys, the shirts, the pennies, and because this whole weekend is sponsored by Underdog, everybody gets a yellow Underdog shirt along with a black Underdog shirt. So you'll see all this swag being rocked next week's vlog. Whole thing's gonna be out in theaters. It's gonna be a goddamn movie, and I'm ready. Not to mention tennis balls. Don't forget the tennis balls. Underdog, code DIMES, 100% deposit match, BDGE. And let's not forget, I did forget, but I'm adding it now. The BDGE gold rope hats. These things, very limited. We don't sell them often, but when we do, these things go flying off the shelf. So all 10 of them get a dope hat. This is our uniform for the weekend. We're gonna be going out to bars, rooftops, playing basketball, looking like a goddamn unit. All right, what are we doing here?
We're going through the songs that all the BDGE members, myself, J-Mo, Nick, Gut, Tony, I think Sex even throws them in here. The songs we put for Nick's birthday, for the party, and we're basically saying if they're good songs or not, if they make the cut. Nick's currently shooting 3 for 4. We took Last Night by Morgan Wallen off. That's just not a song. Last Night is not a song that can come out at 10 p.m. That's a post 1 a.m., borderline 2 a.m. song. That ain't gonna play. Is this gonna play? This might upset people. I think we're moving moving Nick to 3 of 6 right now. Shooting 50% in your own birthday is tough. That is not a place that I want to be. Removed from playlist. Georgia Peach. I think Nick might be. I think he might be trying to appease some of the women that are coming. I think that might be what's going on. I think Nick's trying to show. Oh, I love Georgia Peach. That's one of my favorite songs. Stop the cap. I mean, this is an easy W. Sexy's 1 of 1. Nick went 40 for 50 on his big chunk. That's good. 80% is good.
I would appeal that in court. I would take it to court.
That's 10. I mean, we're keeping this, yeah. That's 10 for 10.
So.
Easy. Nick, the immediate reaction is, do you want to end good streak on tonight?
Kinda.
Okay. Little kids, Bobby.
Yeah. A little too boppy.
Little too much bop there, Gut. Hold up, let me picture a cup of gumption in my hand.
Yeah. This is more.
Like, I want to be taking Trey Lance's over while this is playing. I can't. I think I can't let this slide. It feels a little too calm. We about to get tropical. Nothing I love doing more than getting tropical with the boys.
It's electric though.
Yeah, banger. Do I know the song?
Takes a minute though.
I only got about 1 minute in me.
No, earlier.
Okay, that's all I need. Thank you, Go. J-Mo. 1 of 1. Good job, J-Mo. This is like so college, dude. You know what I mean? But like not in the good way. Removed. I think this is a little too sad. Immediately following that song with the song is crazy.
What is this?
This is Replay by Zendaya.
Oh, this actually ends up hitting.
I'm thinking we're about 15 seconds out from
Losing everybody. It gets good, but
it does get good. Took 44 seconds. That's a slow 40 time.
this is Zendaya.
Yeah.
I think you gotta keep it just for the memes. Facts.
I think that. Good job.
Wait, that was me, right?
These are the current numbers.
Score update.
JMO 1 for 1, Sexy 1 for 1. Banger.
This is a banger.
This is a sheer banger.
We might just have to listen to through this all the way.
This is so good.
This is a banger.
This song just makes me think of the Lonzo Ball freestyle. I think it's place. I'm fine with this.
Possible to dislike this.
This one.
Next.
This is good?
This is good.
I'm feeling
No further review.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah. Free. Freebie.
Oh, Mariah Carey. 100%.
Well, Busta Rhymes. Oh, yeah.
Dude, I almost lit this playlist up with Akon.
Dude, you should have.
Those were freebies?
Those are the freest things.
I lit it up with T-Pain and then I started doing I was gonna
You
do
get best love
Akon
song
then.
in here, T-Pain?
I don't know if I did it or somebody. There were some other T-Pain songs that were already in here before I got
Do
it.
I know this song? I'm sprung.
Is this?
Oh my god, this might be his best one. Come on.
Anytime I can just picture Matt doing that.
Is that it?
I
only threw in 15.
You threw 15 in there. Hey, 13 and 15, those are good numbers.
It's not bad. I could have lit it up with Akon and then add such
There's
a
still
high
time. There's still
percent.
time. This is day 1.
Let me get in my background.
Where?
Listen, this is all I'm gonna say, okay? Working at BDGE, I don't do. What I do is party and make doo-doo, but you know what I'm saying?
How we feeling, kid?
Horrible. I wish I was just in the top 3. Would have made my life a lot fucking easier. Now I'm sitting here, Joey Burrow's got 1 calf. Lamar Jackson, 6-point passing touchdown league. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm just.
But J-Mo's fired up.
Yeah, like really all that matters.
You were a child, crawling on your knees toward it, making mama so proud.
good?
This is the best.
Let's give a rating.
Oh, easy 10 out of 10. It's not even debatable.
Pick the insects off plants. No time to think of consequences. Control yourself. Take only what you need.
This weekend was the draft weekend. Everyone's going to talk about how awesome the party was, how much fun they had, playing basketball, how lit they got, how little sleep they got. Me, J-Mo, not the biggest partier. To me, the highlight of the weekend was finally getting to meet Sexy P. Shout out to Sexy. I want to show him some love. Nick, Tony, they tell me every day we're just like each other, both quiet, both sit in the same spots of the office. We both don't drink. We both don't go out.
You made it.
Let's go!
The judge is here.
Look at that. Your seat's been taken.
I know. J-Mo stole my spot.
How quickly we've forgotten.
You've been so replaced. Have you ever met JMO?
No.
Oh shit.
What's up, Sexy?
Damn.
Get up and shake a man's hand.
feel like I'm on the clock. I see him every day, so I don't want to shake my hands.
I want to shake your hand.
So it was really cool to basically meet my long-lost twin brother. That was kind of my highlight of the weekend, to be honest. I thought me and Sexy clicked well.
The whole weekend in general, it was sick last week, being in here and everything. The whole atmosphere was electric. It was fun. It was something you wanted to be a part of. I filmed most of it. I'm excited to put clips together for you guys to see it on both TikTok and YouTube.
Dude, the draft weekend was nuts, man. I didn't know what to expect. The draft itself, dude, it was hot in here. We had like 15 motherfuckers up here fucking sweating out draft picks. Got a little dicey. Me and JMO were in the confessional room doing play-by-play of the draft as it was going on. I'm excited to see who comes out on top of that league. A lot of different strategies. The barbecue food we had during the draft, gas.
We got Sexy P and T-Rock over here pretending like they're chefs. They're gonna take all the credit for cooking.
We had some beveraginos up in this bitch. You ever seen a Mountain That Blue? And then we headed to the Airbnb, man. I got to bring my brothers, some of my friends, my girlfriend out to the party. I don't know, you said you're gonna call me out in trivia.
Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I'm Big Brother. Oh! That's a Big Brother? That's Little Brother. Give him the chance. We go head-to-head trivia. You think he's God? I will humble him.
You ain't beating me in
I
trivia,
will
though.
humble him.
You ain't beating me in trivia. I mean, we had an amazing time. The party itself was awesome. Getting to talk to the guys who flew out here. My boy Victor, shout out my Packers fan Victor. He's who I'm rooting for in the league. That's my guy. What'd you get? Oh, God, so beautiful. I'm not rooting for Nick. No chance. Yeah, I mean, this is just that was like the culmination of everything. Is how it felt.
We wrapped up the draft weekend, which was fucking fire. You guys will see a bunch of content streaming about that over the next week or so. We'll have vlogs dropping. We'll have hype videos dropping, all that kind of stuff. So that went smoothly. Shout out to the whole BDG team, everyone that came and helped out for sure. Tony, Sexy was here for the week, which is cool as hell. I forgot that I told him that he was allowed to crash on my couch for a week, probably like 2 months ago, because he's like, I'm coming to New York for the week. Can I stay at your place? And I was like, yeah, of course. That's a future Nick problem. You know what I mean? At the time, I was like, yeah, he ain't staying there. Future Nick problem. 2 days before he comes out, he's like, I can still stay there. I'm like, damn. I guess so. So I lived with Sexy for, a week or so. Worst week of my life. And came out, filmed everything, obviously. Steve and Kelbert and Brett. Shout out to Brett Coleman for coming out for the weekend as well. Just a good-ass time, And now we're getting ready for the football season. So we've completely revamped our content schedule.
So we are getting ready to prepare the type of content we're going to be creating once the season hits. It's going to look pretty different. A lot of the trivia that we do is going to be related to in-season stuff. And then, of course, on our fantasy channel, it's going to be waiver wires and trade targets and weekly rankings. So the grind is about to start. This next month is going to be so fucking hectic.
One of the things we got to figure out is, do people who have fallen in love with trivia continue wanting to see the trivia that we've been doing, which is like more historical, versus stuff based around in-season content? Because once the NFL starts, all eyes are on what happened in week 1, what happened in week 2, what happened in week 3, et cetera, et cetera. And one thing we've been kind of like towing the line on is, okay, my thought process originally was like, I think people just want us to cover like in-season stuff. But then we asked the Discord. If you're not in the trivia Discord already, make sure you jump in there, because we're taking suggestions and stuff for games, as well as like your input on what kind of content you want to see. We asked them, and a lot of them still want us to stick with historical stuff. So we've put out a schedule basically between like YouTube and TikTok, where with the personnel on hand, which is pretty limited right now, we're able to deliver probably the same amount of volume, but just in a different format. So behind the scenes, we are voraciously I got to stop using words I'm not sure about the meaning for, voraciously working on a new content schedule that we can flawlessly pivot from starting today or next week into the actual NFL season. We'll kind of see how that goes. So things get a little murky or things get a little twisted in the beginning of the year. I apologize, but just know we're working hard on it, and we will land on our feet, and we will start sprinting once we do land on our feet. Oh, Matt's also leaving for ESPN too, which is unfortunate.
Today's a sad day. It is a sad day. It's Matt's last day. I haven't been in the office all week. I come in Friday through Sunday, almost every weekend. So I know a lot of you guys are asking for like updates on my schedule, why I'm not on the trivia and stuff. It's because I'm at school, living back in Ithaca, New York. Dude, it's tough, man. It's losing a family member at this point. He came in with me and JMO, and we've all became best friends and stuff. So it's sad to see him go, but again, bigger things ahead. And you love to see it. You love to see it for him, and you love to see it for his journey, and he's going to take it a long way. He is. He's a work ethic. He has the grind. He has literally everything in front of him, the wits, the smarts, the humor to do it. The ceiling, there is no ceiling for him, and it's really exciting to see. It's sad to see him go, but I'm hyped for him going forward at ESPN and all that sort of stuff. Maybe we'll see him with Shannon Sharp one day. That'd be sick.
Today's Matt's last day. That's really upsetting. I really wish he was staying on. Matt's just kind of a guy that anytime, there really is never any beef or down moments in the office, but just anytime it's even like quiet, Matt just throws in a joke or he'll laugh. It just makes everything a little bit funnier, a little bit better, and it's just an element we're going to miss.
It's sad. I'm going to really miss him. He's a good character. He's a good guy. Obviously a great trivia player.
Dude, my record, no one's talking about my record.
Have like a reward.
My record is back well over 500.
I don't think there's a reward for retiring early. You just,
Hall of Fame.
Well, it's debatable,
I think my peak was good enough.
I think your peak was good, but was it long enough?
I think my peak was good enough to make the Hall.
D'Amico Ryan's type peak.
What are you doing with that chair?
Allowing your brother to sit like a human. I respect it.
How would you compare your trivia career?
To like an NFL player.
Obviously.
It's kind of, I was going to say Andrew Lucky, but
I think that's actually a really good comp.
I'm thinking more like Barry Sanders, to be honest.
Yeah, even Barry might have done it longer.
I think I was better. My peak was higher than Andrew Luck's peak.
Are you sure?
Andrew Luck was never the best quarterback in football. He was like
I
top
guess
5.
not. Yeah.
You
were definitely, I think you were top 5 trivia player.
I peaked at number 1. That's why I feel like Barry Sanders, to be honest.
I forgot I exist. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know where you're getting at.
It's Barry Sanders, Andrew Luck, Calvin Johnson, one of the 3. Whoever you want to pick.
All of them combined into one NFL player?
Yes, which is essentially just Ty Chandler.
But either way, he's one of the greats, and he's hanging him up. We're really not going to be able to replace him. It's going to be tough to find someone who can come in here with that ball knowledge, and I think even more just his personality. I mean, the dude's always smiling. He's always laughing. He has a very contagious laugh. Like, his chuckles just get you chuckling, and then all of a sudden, it's a room full of a bunch of Chuckle McGee's in here. So I'm going to miss him. I wish him the best at ESPN, but I also wish him the worst. We might have to find a way to get him fired from ESPN so he just comes crawling back to us.
So this is Matt's last day at BDGE, and that makes me sad. It makes me sad. I genuinely loved working with Matt. He was charismatic, creative, work ethic, No, he came in here, just fucking enjoyed every day at work, and I enjoyed working with him, and I tried to get him to stay. I really did. I wanted to lock him up full time, but he felt like ESPN was the right thing for him to do at this point in his young career, so I'll let him make his mistake, and then maybe we'll see him again in the future. No, but I have no doubt Matt's gonna succeed wherever he lands. He has the skill set to be a player for sure in the space. I'm really excited to see what he does in the future. I think he's gonna crush it at ESPN. I'm sure he'll move up the ranks. Fucking, there ain't a lot of dudes out there with the gumption that he's got, It's not an easy trait to find. He was someone that came in and this is like a memorial, like he's dead. We'll probably fucking see him in like 2 months. He was just someone that understood the voice of our brand, like the tone of our brand, and he did that like that, It was someone I could trust to really be able to take who we are, our personality, our passions, and really just like translate it to content and like natively to all the platforms out there, which in my experience has been really difficult to find. You plug and play and you fill holes within the business, right? As you adapt and grow and scale, you're like, oh, we need someone for this. We need someone for this. And a lot of those holes are very technically sound skills where it's like, we need an editor. Okay, cool. Show me your work as an editor. We need someone behind the camera. Show me, X, Y, Z. A lot of those things are very tangible. And what I thought Matt brought to the table that was really and it's something that he probably takes for granted because he's so good at it and it comes naturally to him, is just being able to understand brand. And he does it really, really, really well. So I will miss him dearly. I'm 100% going to be rooting for Matt, man. Again, just really enjoyed working with him. I know he's going to be successful wherever he goes. And I really enjoyed the time that he spent here at BDG. And I was super, super happy that, we brought him on board for, the couple months. It feels like a year at this point, but realistically, I think they started at the beginning of July and it's barely the beginning of September, so less than 2 months. But we've became a family in those 2 months. We really, really, really have. And I've enjoyed working with all these guys. And Gut being back at school lowers his level of ability to be here physically in person. So the tempo of us all being together has certainly changed quickly, and we just need to adapt now as a business. But it was a really fun summer having all these guys. The days I looked forward to the most were Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, when I knew that all these guys would be in the office together at the same time. It was just such a joy to have everybody together. Even though I didn't get any fucking work done.
It was the perfect way to kind of end things this last week. Been kind of just going through the motions, finishing out trivia, coming out on top. Kind of fell off in the middle. If I didn't have that rough stretch, I would love to see my record would have been, but ended up pretty high anyway. But yeah, now we've kind of come to the end here, and I want to start by thanking you guys, the people at home who watch all this stuff and give us a platform where we could talk and kind of do our thing. You guys have been awesome. Everyone's reached out to me. People have seen me in person. Something I truly could have never fathomed. And I kind of want to go through the guys in the office and give my special shout outs to you. I want to start with Nick for just, to be honest, giving me the opportunity, dealing with my bullshit. I talk a lot. I got a big head at times. I'm kind of just doing nonsense. And Nick really embraced me with open arms. I feel like no matter where I go the rest of my career, the confidence that Nick instilled me and the belief that he had in me is something that I'm always going to hold on to. And going forward, I feel like it's going to be so easy to go into whatever's next for me because of that. Tony, I'm just going to absolutely miss laughing my fucking ass off with him. I feel like we have very similar personalities, sense of humor, and I'm gonna miss, honestly, just being in the office with Tony. Every day he's here, I feel like it's just a brighter day, to be honest. He just lights up the office, and I think he's truly the unsung hero of this company. I don't think you guys see the work that Tony puts in. You kind of just think of him as the Don's guy. Way more than that. Absolutely gonna miss him. Gut, my desk buddy right across from me. You guys see him as someone who, is funny on camera, but Gut is a grinder behind the scenes, knows way more about fantasy and stuff than half of you guys, more than you guys could possibly even think. I'm gonna miss, just those moments with Gut coming into the office, or him sleeping at the office, his energy after C4.
Yo, Matt, guess what number C4 this is? Take a guess.
If it's anything above 2, we have issues.
Alright, fuck you.
Is it 2?
It's 2.
Okay, that's fine.
All those things are going to be missed. And for JMO, our quiet little JMO, slowly coming out of his shell just as I'm kind of heading out here. I'm definitely going to miss, my laughs with JMO, my battles with JMO and trivia. I feel like me and him got way closer as the summer went on. And I think all these guys are people that I'm going to, be friends with for life. And I hope anytime I'm in the city, we can hang out. I hope I get invited to the draft weekend next year. If not, I'm going to be kind of pissed. And yeah, it's just been a special, special summer. And I'm so excited to see their content continue. And I'm excited for what's next for me, too. I'm headed out to work at ESPN. That's where I'm going next. So I'll be up in Connecticut. You guys want to follow along with my journey? I'm hopefully going to post some more stuff going forward now. I just got to figure out what I'm allowed to post. There's some contractual things I gotta hold up to. But I'm so excited for my future and these guys' future. And maybe our paths will cross together again one day. Who knows? Anyways, I'm going to give one final. And peace, guys.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy this Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness! I hate you! My brother Anakin! I loved you!
Matt, I'd give you, as you're watching this, I'd give you a kiss through the lens if I could. But just pretend. Matt, this is for you only. I want you to take your hand like this, and I want you to put it on your cheek like that, okay? And you pretend When there's contact there, you pretend I'm giving you a kiss on the cheek. Goodbye. All right? So it's a goodbye to you guys for the week. It's a goodbye to Matt forever until he realizes he made a huge mistake because he's my fucking enemy right now and I'm gunning for him.